Hey guys, a little bit change of scenery here. How's everybody doing today? Remember I was telling you guys that a lot of new mods are coming to both trucks and stuff like that. Well, another mod came in the mail like I said before, and that is new headlights. Right here, we got it from Oxbeam LED headlight kit. It's pretty awesome. 12 volt, 24 volt, 72 watt, 8,000 lumens. So then we also got, because of being a newer truck, we also have to get the canvas kits, which is a resistor, so it tricks the truck into thinking the headlights are stock. There's dumb computers in these trucks that if you don't have your stock headlights, it's going to give you errors, and that is just ridiculous for these new trucks. That is why a lot of people say that the computers suck in new trucks. So here's another thing that I got, and that is custom Oxbeam Light the Way fog lights. Custom fog lights for the Ram as well, so that's pretty awesome that I got that too, and I looked it up online. I actually don't need a canvas for 2012 and older, but with the 2013s, you're also going to need a canvas for the fog lights. So that's very stupid that they have to monitor all these different things, but of course, dealerships want you to buy their parts from them. They don't want you to go aftermarket because that loses them money. Alright guys, so I'm out here now by the Ram, and I wanted to just take note that these yellow flowers are right here, right lining up against the wheel, and the reason why I'm saying this is because yesterday, late at night, I filmed my stock headlights and fog lights and how bright they were against these trees and everything. So once I install the new headlights and fog lights, I'm going to do the same thing to give you guys a comparison of how bright these LED lights are compared to the stock headlights on my Ram. So before we get started on the Ram, I'm going to head to Walmart real quick and let's head out. Yeah. Get your pumpkin. Well, would you look at that?
Please wait for assistance.
Now hiring America. You know, for as ugly as avalanches really are, that is actually a pretty nice color. And man, you can pick out the Cummins from anywhere. I think this truck's got an issue. Alright guys, so it's finally time to get started on the Cummins here. Let me open the hood, pull the grill out, and then we'll get to the lights. Alright guys, I had to make a quick run to get some of this monster. So let's now start on the rest of the truck. So on each side of the truck, there's going to be a bolt here and a bolt here. So once you get those bolts off, you want to come back here, and then there's going to be this access panel. You got to just... Okay, so if you guys can see that white tab in there, I just pulled it up. You want to push it up so you can unloosen your headlight. That white tab right there, where the light is pretty much showing, latches the headlight in place. You want to just push that tab up. It's very easy. It's pretty loose. And the tab I'm talking about is the one right there. So once you pull the tab, you'll be able to actually pull the headlight out now. So I pushed the headlight out a little bit from the back side. So now on the left side of the truck, you want to just push in and be able to open up the hatch. And then if you look in here, the lever is in there again. Let's see if we can just push out the headlight. You can definitely see a brighter display of the lights. So that white lever right there is the one you want to push because it latches the headlight for whatever reason. Now that we got those steps squared out of the way, I think the smarter decision would be to put the fog lights in first because they don't require the canvas that the headlights do. And if you guys look right here, check out my nice Smith & Wesson knife. I just had to tighten the bolts in the back. The blade was getting kind of loose. Definitely a nice knife to have. My friend gave it to me. So I'm underneath the truck here, and it's definitely a lot easier to change out the fog lights. So to the headlights, we got the connector to the light right here. So I'm just gonna turn that to unhook this part right here. This little screw that you can pull out, holding the cord because you have to turn it long enough. So there we go, that is the stock bulb for the Ram Cummins, and we're going to replace that with an aux beam LED right now. I'm about to do something real sketchy. I put them on top of the tire, and there we go. There we go, got that one in, and now I'm going to test it and make sure it works. And there we go, the LED light is working good, and this is the aux beam one, and now let's look at the stock. Definitely a giant difference. Holy crap, that is definitely a lot brighter, and it's daytime, the sun is out, so I can't wait for nighttime and to be able to see the difference. And easily tell that that is a lot brighter. So what I also like about LED lights is that they also use a lot less power, so that's a good thing. I have 2 batteries, so I definitely want to save the life of them both. Alright guys, so I took it upon myself to paint the stuff that you can actually see through the grill now. When the stuff was chrome, it actually made it less visible to see. Kind of makes sense because on the Silverado's hood, you wouldn't be able to see the designs as well when everything was chrome. But anyways, so I don't know if you guys remember the last video, but that stuff that was building up in the cooler way down in there, I was able to take care of that, and I must say that stuff smells very bad. It's starting to decompose. I must say the smell is awful, but I finally got that stuff out. There's some more over there. I kicked it out of the way. Also took 3 cans of paint here and just touched up on the suspension components and the front axle. There was a lot of places that I couldn't get to with the paintbrush whenever I was took the truck up on a lift to be able to paint it. So I took it upon myself to use these cans of paint and finish the job right, and the Cummins is looking good. There we go guys, 2 working LED fog lights. Now let's get to those headlights. And just to make sure on the inside here, it doesn't seem like there's any codes or anything being thrown in the engine, so that's a good thing. No canvas needed for fog lights on the Ram. And yes guys, for those who were wondering, I did push those screws in that were holding the wires to the fog lights. So now it's time to get to the fun stuff. We got the canvas. So we got the canvas boards right here for the resistor, and then we have the LED headlight kit by aux beam. So I'm going to open this up. And there we go guys, got the grill back on. I actually did take it on my behalf to paint another layer of black onto the grill inserts because it was kind of faded. There was some parts that weren't completely painted. I had the grill facing down, so I wasn't actually able to get that much layers on the top portion of the grill inserts. But this time I really did a good job on it, and I took care of it completely. I didn't want to have to do this again, so I definitely took my time to get that out of the way. I also got the heavy duty cover put back on the truck. Let's close this hood! The headlights did not fit on the truck, accidentally sent them the wrong model. So I'm going to try to get this resolved. We do have the fog lights installed. I do apologize, but there is the LED light. Let me cut to the clip of what the stock fog lights look like. Alright guys, so I'm outside with the Ram here, and the moon is out. It's very dark. This is how bright my headlights are, and this is without the fog light. So now let me switch on the fog lights real quick. Now let me walk up. Obviously it's going to get a lot brighter now. But yeah, the headlights, they're alright. I don't know if I'd say they're brighter than the Silverado. I feel like the Silverado has bigger and brighter lights, but these will definitely do. Now these are with the stock lights. So that's what the stock fog lights look like at night, and I'm going to get the new ones here at night as well. I'm here with the Ram. This is the stock headlight, aux beam fog lights. Honestly, the fog lights are brighter than the stock headlights. Oh my gosh, that is so much brighter. Just look how bright that is. You can easily tell that the fog lights are doing all the work. They are way brighter than the headlights. Yep, easily tell. The aux beam fog lights definitely take the cake on this one. Aux beam is taking the trophy home. I definitely got to get those headlights because Those fog lights look so nice, especially with the 4th gen bumper down there. So like I said, this was all my fault. This has nothing to do with Auxbeam. I sent them the raw model number. Definitely check out Auxbeam at auxbeam.com. Part numbers in the description box below, and the canvas. So like I said before, guys, I'm going to try to resolve this issue. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family. We're constantly growing here on the Cummins channel. Upshift Z71.